Alright y'all, I've been holding off on making this video for a minute, but I think it's time. If you've been subscribed to this channel here for the last 5 years, or shit, even the last decade, then you already know my journey on YouTube hasn't necessarily been the smoothest. I've changed careers plenty of times, from music getting millions of streams, signing record deals, or losing my music career because of record deals. This originally being a collab channel with my brother Feek. We're still very close to this day. For the ones who know, you know, 340 shit. To my entire brand changing and me having to take this shit on my own while not making any money off this channel for a very long time, of course. Some of y'all don't even know the half of the ups and downs a nigga has gone through to keep this channel going. But with all that being said, the journey is the best part of any success story, and I'm never gonna run away from adversity. But one thing that I have for sure learned on my journey is that you can never be afraid to change. Because through all the bullshit, I'm still here, I'm still fighting, and I'm not going nowhere. If anything, I'm very excited for what's to come. But one thing's for sure, what's kept me here, what's kept me grounded, and what's kept me motivated, of course myself, because I gotta dig deep, but I gotta be honest, it's y'all. The people who stuck around through every switch up, through every setback, who is still here by my side. For the ones that didn't just show up for some flashy thumbnail or some shit, but who really saw me, Berto, and stuck with me for me. That shit right there means everything to me. And that's honestly the only reason why I'm making this video, because I owe that to y'all. That loyalty deserves transparency. So if you've been tuning in, you guys have been seeing that I've been posting different content on this channel as of late. I wasn't at first even going to make a video talking about what's going on, because I just felt like no matter what, there was going to be mixed reviews, which by the way are majority positive, but I do see the negative comments here and there. But because I've gone through changes so much in my career just as a creator, I know that's just what comes with the shit. So I was really willing to just overcome it and push through and fight, because I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna prevail with hard work and dedication. But what is different this time around is, for the first time in my career across the board, is I actually feel like I have a community. The Where You At family is a real thing. I get messages every single day from y'all talking about how I've impacted your life in a positive way. Y'all asking me for advice, asking me questions. Y'all just checking in on my well-being, and the relationship is just way different. So every bone in my body just like hates complaining about shit, but I do feel like I owe y'all that. So here we are. One of the main comments that I keep seeing is, why are you posting Berto 2 content on the Berto 1 channel? First and foremost, as of late, today, the most enjoyable thing that I am doing in my content creation journey is streaming. The opportunity to be able to communicate with my community in real time. Y'all ask me questions in real time. Y'all talk to me in real time. Get that feedback on what I'm saying in real time. It's like an experience like no other. And when your background of content creation like mine kind of stems in the storytelling niche, y'all gotta understand, bro. I've been telling stories about my life for the past, what, 8 years? I done told y'all everything, bro. The only version of me that I have left to tell is the current version. Me waking up every day and dealing with stuff in the current time. Hence why I feel like the live streaming experience has been so dope for me. And one thing that's really been brushing me the wrong way is I love to be authentic. My whole brand is built on being authentic with y'all. And while self-improvement is 100% a part of my identity, that's not all I am. And something that I feel like has been happening in the content as of late when it comes to my animations is I'm feeling like I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, there's so many different levels of self-improvement that I could tap into, but at the end of the day, when I started this channel, I didn't start it to be the self-improvement nigga. I just started it to be myself. And I was going through a chapter where it felt like this was the right thing to do. Me being able to animate and tell y'all stories of my life that can genuinely be reflected on in a positive or negative way for the improvement of y'all. But if you go back to the earliest video uploaded on this channel, it wasn't no self-improvement shit. Say that to say, I have grown as a content creator over and over and over again, and I genuinely feel like this is the next chapter for me. I'm not necessarily saying that I'm never gonna animate again, but what I am saying is I'm not really feeling that shit right now. I'm 29 years old and money is not the issue. If I was doing this shit for money, nigga, I would keep giving y'all animations and get on here and say the same thing over and over and over again till your goddamn head explode, because that's clearly what's bringing in the views. But behind the scenes, I've helped a lot of big creators, some of y'all favorite creators, transition their content, make better content, and just grow their platforms altogether. And something that I know for sure is money is one side of the conversation, but if you really care about your community, being authentic is the most important thing you could ever do. And I'm getting tired of doing the same thing over and over again. I'm trying to grow. And that next step for me is streaming. And I'm gonna be honest, I tried to push through for the people that like that type of content. That's why I made the Berto 2 channel. I was having more fun making Berto 2 content, and I was uploading on there consistently, getting 3-4 videos a day. But my channel got demonetized. For what? Lord knows. I've been complained about it. I've been addressed it. It's over with. It's done with. It's in the past. But ever since that channel got demonetized, I've never been able to get the same amount of views on there again. So put yourself in my position. So here you are, a YouTuber that has a channel with over 200,000 subscribers and a loving, supporting fan base, but you're not passionate about the content that you're making over there anymore. You create a second channel to do what you love to do and still serve that initial community. YouTube takes that shit away, and now I'm just stuck in this invisible box that the algorithm says I have to stay in. I tried it. I'm gonna keep pushing through. Berto 2 is still gonna get uploaded on, but honestly, this is my channel, bro. There's so many videos that are privated on this channel. If you knew where this shit really started, you would know that I have made so many changes on here. I'm not afraid of it. So yes, have I seen my views dip per video? Sure. But you know what I've also seen? So much appreciation and love for the more frequent uploads. Me being able to interact with the community in a way where I've never been able to because I'm able to talk to y'all live in the Twitch streams. Me watching other content creators' perspectives and me being able to talk about it and bring my own perspective, something that I might not even have thought about if I didn't watch their video. It is what it is, man. I've had people try to say certain shit like, oh, Berto, you're lazy now with reaction videos. And maybe from your perspective, sitting on your couch watching me through a phone, that might be the easy thing to think about. But let's just talk grown-up talk for a second from a business side of things. I spend 2, 3, 4, sometimes even a couple of months working on a video, animating, paying editors, doing ever to make it the most visually appealing video possible. Research, editing. I spent upwards of almost $2,000 on a video for y'all. I posted, that shit gets like 20,000 views, barely makes a couple $100 and a few hundred comments, which I appreciate and love. I'm not doing this just for the money. But the perspective that some of y'all not taking into consideration is I sit down in front of the camera, boot up a live stream, get to actually talk to my community in real time, actually have fun while doing it, have the joy of creating content again, and I post that same content that I'm enjoying onto my main channel, and it gets the same amount of views without the stress, without me wasting money, without me wasting my time. I mean, objectively speaking, put yourself in my shoes. What are you gonna do? At some point, you gotta make uncomfortable decisions in your life. And if you are a frequent viewer on this channel, you guys know I have always said you cannot be afraid to change and level up. Do I keep trying to grow a channel that most of my audience isn't even seeing because YouTube demonetized it? Or do I just keep it real and be my authentic self on the channel where I actually built my entire audience? Regardless of who sticks with me or decides to dip out. I'm gonna choose real every time, bro. So for this next arc, I'm gonna be streaming, building with y'all in real time, talking to y'all in real time, creating content in real time. I'm not at the level yet where I can be doing IRL streams, but as soon as I can, I'm gonna take it there. So click the link in the description and tap into my streams on Twitch. That's where you at, Berto, on Twitch. You already know what it is. If that interests y'all, and the VODs and the clips from that will get posted here on this channel. I want to show up as the most authentic version of me, real, unfiltered, and unedited. Some of y'all might see that as lazy and not appreciate it, but I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm seeing a shift in the content creation space in general. People want real. All the flashy explosions and movement and all that shit, it's like, y'all can't act like I ain't give y'all that. That's what I built my entire community on. And I'm not saying that I won't edit my shit at all. Like, I do like my shit to look a certain way, but you know, there's something I think special and dope about seeing people fuck up. I mean, fuck, I built my whole community on talking about my fuck ups in life. So I genuinely think there can be an appreciation for coming out more raw and unfiltered. And that's what I think is really dope about this streaming shit. You can't really edit out something that's happening live. So I fuck with it. And if that's not your thing, look, I respect it, bro. I respect you. I respect y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And that's really why I'm making this video. You know, I was kind of resenting doing it for a while, but, you know, I came to my senses and I feel like I owe you this video. And for anybody that has a question or is confused about what's going on, at least they have somewhere to go to get the answer to that question. So that's what this video is. And I think that's it, man. You know, for the people that want classic Berto videos with animation and whatnot, I'm not saying that will never come back. Honestly, you know, the way my mind works, bro, I want to make this shit as big as possible. Like, I feel like I'm a Mr. Beast ass niggas. I'm just not as rich as that nigga, for real. So there's a version of me that wants to get so big and, you know, financially stable enough to where I could check all the boxes of content, for real. But right now, while I'm still in this building stage, like, I am very appreciative of 240,000 subscribers that I have, but I also know, like, this shit can be so much bigger, and that's where I really want to take it. So, and I've also learned you got to do things one step at a time, and you got to be all in. I feel like I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, I'm trying to serve the old audience while also trying to build a new one. It's like, nah, bro, I got to lock in and commit. So for now, you either rock it with me or you're not, and that's okay. You know, I already see some people unsubscribing, but I also see new people subscribing. I'm seeing people say seeing me for the first time. So I just want y'all to know what's going on in my head and in my mind, and I hope that you can rock with me, bro. And if you don't, I still got love for you, because in some way, shape, or form, you contributed to my success. So I am forever grateful, you know, even if this is goodbye. But I hope not, and I hope that y'all can follow me on this next journey, bro, and just stay down with me, and I appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video. Link in the description. Hit the Twitch.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look sweet. Where you at, Berto?